community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolios. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSC Online Trading.
BMUL Auto Limited, your auto parts store of choice. Your satisfaction is our priority. We sell everything auto except the gas. Visit our stores, 114C Haglapa Road, Kingston, 24 Caledonia Road, Bandiville, 16 Main Street, Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. Contact us at 876-618-2781. The time by BMUL Auto is 1 p.m.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
All right, greetings and salutations. Welcome to the Sports Desk. The name is Orville.
Yeah, good afternoon, listeners. Good afternoon, Orville.
Yeah, man, how you do? I watched the highlights of your team yesterday. Decimating Sheffield.
Yeah, it's not the greatest team, but
A team probably that will be relegated.
yes.
But 6 goals is 6 goals.
Yeah, man, you put the bad teams away, man, and load up your goal count.
And if I were you, I'd be happy that those 6 goals came from 6 different goal scorers.
Yes.
Which must be quite satisfying.
Yes, it is.
You're not getting the goal just from any one place.
Yeah, yes.
Saka didn't score,
No, he didn't.
and he's your leading scorer. Is he?
Yes, yes.
So, in the last 7 games, I did the check last night while I was elsewhere. 7 games, 31 goals.
Mm-hmm.
So you're averaging a little bit, almost 8 goals a game.
Mm-hmm.
And still 2 points off the pace,
Yes.
which either meant that you were not as strong as you should have been in the early part of the season, or other teams were just, doing far better than they are doing over the last 6-7 games.
Arsenal dropped a few points that they should not have dropped, but it has been pretty much a close race.
Yes.
So the teams are pretty much fluctuate in terms of wins or 2-3 games winning streak. So it's pretty close.
Yeah. I have a breaking story. I'm just waiting on some confirmation regarding Jamaica's cricket. But I don't want to break the story against protocol. But I'm going to make 2 phone calls. So I break the story between now. And I'm giving myself half an hour. Quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I have another one to break as well. That I'm going to make another phone call. But I'm trying to protect somebody from himself. So I will not say anything more on those. Anyway, we have cards. You have anything else?
Yeah. No. Let's go to shipping port.
Yeah, shipping port.
Yeah, blessed was and was.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, good afternoon.
I know me I try to protect for myself.
No, man.
Oh, cool. Yeah, man. I think we continue where we left off yesterday. And Zidane, I hope you do your homework. Read this Shamar Nicholson in the Manning Cup. And me come today to share something with you, Mr. Zidane, because you said them time the Junior Flemings and some other players, Rose from out of Woolman.
No. I didn't say anything about Rose.
Yeah, but Rose was very league that
I called and mentioned Rose. That he was.
But Rose, that mother died during the Manning Cup season, was burning up the Manning
No,
Cup.
I was just saying that I wasn't the one who brought up Rose. It was.
Well, me can't bring it. Me can't tell.
No, I'm
Rose
saying it was a call.
stamina,
Preacher was the one who brought up Rose. He was.
Yeah, but it's the truth.
He looked like a quality player.
He's a quality, and he was done in the league.
Yeah, but let's give Preacher him credit.
You know why Shamar Nicholson never come to the fore in that Manning Cup season? Because he was playing for a trench town with a. I'm not going to say a bag of bugs, but a bunch of players that was way below par. And we have seen this in the Manning Cup.
No, you're saying some other things in the argument is about whether he was a dominant schoolboy footballer or not.
Yeah, it was one season. He only played one season.
No,
He only
and
played the
I'm
first round. That's my argument. That's
all right.
his
So
argument.
your change from me was hold on. Your text message that you sent in spoke about dominant schoolboy footballers. You know, when you know you're saying you're talking about he had a one dominant season.
But it was only one season.
All right.
What
So
is
the
the
question
lie?
is
Here
no.
is the
We
lie.
not we not
Listen to the text.
we don't need to go around in circles and talk things where we're not necessary. You know? I'm saying to you, what did he do that made him a dominant had a dominant season? What exactly happened?
He was men among boys.
No man, don't give me pretty words and pretty phrase, my boss. What
Then the
exactly did
best
Shamar
phrase
Nicholson
I go
do?
bring one through.
I
No,
still,
To
you don't have the
prove how
stats.
dominant he was.
Well, give me the stats now, Shipping Port. I asked them
No,
yes.
you not say stats. You don't need stats to prove that a player is a good player.
Now, how do
No,
we
no,
know?
no, 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 no. We never said he wasn't a good player. No, don't change your argument.
No, man,
No
it's
much
not good.
dominant, but good, no dominant. Me talk
So
about
do you have the stats to show how dominant he was?
don't need any stats to prove.
All right, we
because
can't
a lot of
argue.
players are done in
No, well,
the league and
yeah,
they
win
don't
the
have
argument
stats.
then, because if you're not go,
Never share something with you. Never share something with you. You know of Creighton Charlton?
From Clarendon College, yes.
Whatever, yes. The man is Samuel.
What's the point you're making?
Just for me to get to the point, man. The answer yes or no the question. Now there's a president, because I'm claim time. I mean, him have that thing going in.
Yeah, man, but the thing that on the radio.
Hold
now,
on,
man.
listen this.
Is it that you have too much argument with them and half?
No, I don't have no argument with him half here. The text he sent yesterday to the
Oh,
text.
I
yes.
text that the whole
yes.
thing. Oh.
Well, let me share with you. Creighton Charlton was a top player for Clarendon College. Well, if he was off the field, Clarendon College supporters would worry. Creighton Charlton before Clarendon College was the flashy player for Veer Technical High School. But if he was going to Veer during the time, finish his career at Veer, would anybody know about Creighton Charlton? Samani Samuel, some Greater Portmore, went to Clarendon College, carried Clarendon College at his back. If he was going to Greater Portmore, finish his career at Greater Portmore, came to Nicoy Christian from Bridgeport, who went to a good team in Gaffey Maceo. Is it team that they go if this player, Shamar Nicholson, was playing for TSC, GSC, that season, that one season, maybe his name will go down bigger and even whisper. Who knows?
Shipping Port.
Nobody knows.
You're claiming that Shamar Nicholson, in that one season he played,
One season
he dominated. You're telling us about Creighton Charlton. It doesn't tell us how dominant Nicholson was in them, boss. Why are you telling us about Creighton Charlton and Greater Portmore and Veer Technical? You know?
Creighton Charlton never left Veer and went to Clarendon
Boss,
College. Nobody would have
how
known
telling
that
us
he
about
was
Creighton Charlton?
football.
And if he didn't do this, if he did not tell us how dominant Nicholson was, my boss, they was learned for reason in a Shipping Port.
They're not good reasoning. So
What reasoning? I want some. You said that. Hold on, my boss, man. Listen to Shipping Port. You're telling us about players who you think that were good footballers, but they didn't go to the second round, so you never saw them. That is not telling us how dominant the player was in my boss.
Yep.
Zidane, Harvey Liggins.
Yes, sir.
I use example to show the team that he was playing on with the type of players.
How does that prove that he was dominant? How does that prove?
I saw him, and for the public who watch and follow schoolboy football, knew and heard about him. People traveled to see this player played. He was the only one that break through that season who played schoolboy football.
And I'm not even saying that he wasn't, you know. I'm just saying all I would like.
Being good, Harvey, I know of players who come in the first round with like a small team, and you look for the football and say, you know, so that you is a good footballer.
Yeah, but dominance
is a different argument for you dominated the competition that year.
No, you didn't dominate.
He was dominating the round.
So that's what you need to prove to us.
It's still up there, not dominating.
But you're not proving anything to us, Shipping, but you're just a talk, my boss.
Dominate the tournament.
He was a bug player. He was a bug player. I can't say anything.
No. You can't dominate a tournament if you never left the first round.
Why, Arville? Why?
No, man, if you dominate a tournament, you can't get knocked out in the first round of the tournament.
You know why, Arville?
Why?
It's a one-man on a team against the world.
Which means he dominated his round. But for dominate a tournament, you have to go deep into the tournament.
Then you dominate a time I tournament.
No, man, the man right Shipping Port.
No,
man. The man right Shipping.
To say you dominate a tournament, you can't get knocked out in the first round of that same tournament. When the teams are very weak.
He dominated for the time he was in the league.
So him dominate the first round. It's not quite the same thing as dominating the tournament.
You know, grade money cup by round. You grade it by the season.
No, it's not. The season is the first round, second round, semi-final.
No, I wouldn't say boy this man was dominated a season.
Did you see Marville? Did you see him?
No.
Then now you can't say him never.
No, but me I talk about English language, you know. It no work for say he dominated that season when him never get knocked out of the first round.
Did he take his book to the field when he was playing?
No, man, but you can't say that way. You can't say, boy, he was very dominant in the first round.
Yeah.
But you can't say he was a dominant player in the tournament. He dominated the tournament.
He didn't play the tournament. He took part in the tournament.
He not dominate the tournament. No, I mean, Dwight I got to take up your side. We know that. Carl St. Jago too. He'll take your side as well. But it doesn't make it true.
What are they crying for help?
Arville,
what are they crying for help?
And this team, as I said, is one man on a team. Is not one man and a team.
You can't dominate a tournament when you get knocked out of the tournament in the first round.
He dominated the tournament for the part that his team was in.
No, man, I know the tournament team really dominate. He dominate the first round.
Arville, hold on. So if he make the second round and get knocked out, he dominate the tournament.
You'd have a stronger.
So why we can't have some numbers too?
No, we can't get the numbers.
You don't need the numbers.
How many goals did he score? How many goals did he score in the first round?
If he's man amongst boys, he don't need numbers to show.
Then how we know?
The team was very poor.
No, but he nominated. We're going around in
circles. The analysis not of a high standard. The analysis not of a high standard.
He was the best player in the tournament.
Yes.
In the first round.
In the first round, because
he was better than Hyde and Junior Flemings.
Yes, but he wasn't on a team to prove how good he was. He wasn't on the team to prove how good he was. Where the Junior Flemings I go after that.
You know, because I don't know if he. I'm not saying he wasn't a better player than these, but he couldn't have been a more dominant player. Are the difference in words?
Because he never had the longevity.
That means him could have been the most dominant player that season if him get knocked out in the first round, no boss.
I never say Arville he was. Pound for pound he was. Pound for pound he was. Playing for Trenchtown, nobody know what Trenchtown, nobody know no good. He named just a call and people are following him.
How many games did you see?
Huh?
How many games you signed?
2 games and I heard about him. 2 games.
Okay. You saw him in 2 games?
Yes.
Are you using 2 games to say you were...
How many games you saw with me? Glad to bring up.
You don't say what a nonsense beat around yourself.
Glad to bring up this.
No man, nobody will.
The man say watch 2. But the man watch all of the man play in the first round. You only watch 2 games?
Hold on, man.
And you don't have no numbers?
I watch 2 games.
You only watch 2 games? You have no numbers? And you're using the word dominant to associate with a player that you only saw twice?
He was being... He never come in a paper, right up in a paper and people talk about him. Tell me can ask one. Mark one question for him, come on. Tell me can ask it.
Yeah.
My one question to Zidane Matthews is, how many games did you Whisper?
What do you mean?
Before the second round, how many games did you Whisper?
Before the second round?
Yes.
About 4 or 5.
All right, can I say something now? When me and Whisper, when me and Avila, or me and Zidane had this Whisper thing, Zidane went to a lot of country games. Zidane was sending me clips from in their country before he reached a town. Zidane never seen a Whisper and they radio hype up Whisper. You can say that as a fact.
I did the Costa Cup.
You weren't seeing this Whisper where you hype up.
No man, what do you mean I didn't see Whisper? I never said Whisper.
You send me clips from their country come a town. So to Whisper score much goal against Donga Calabar.
But hold on, my boss. You know that these games are on YouTube. A lot of them.
Zidane, you weren't watching them.
Brother, you're desperate. Take your licks and come off for the radio with that nonsense. Come off for the radio and take your licks with that nonsense.
Glad you bring up that to kill yourself.
Take your licks, man, but kill yourself. You flap and Whisper. You shouldn't dare call Whisper name in your mouth, you know. That's the call Whisper name in your mouth, my boss. You're not ashamed.
You wasn't seeing Whisper. I tell you,
Whisper is a disgrace.
Never watch a game.
Yanni have to work out that.
Take your licks, my boss.
Zidane, hold on.
Enough of him now, my boss. You're too bramble, my boss.
You want to bet it? 50,000.
Brother, you don't shame yourself. This man no shame, my boss. We got my boss. You flap it.
Any man want to take up that 50,000 so when Mr. Whisper the game.
What is he talking about?
Any man in
that's an opinion. You can't bet an opinion, my boss.
Any man want to take it up?
No, but you can't bet something on opinion shipping port. No, shipping port on. Shipping port later. Hey, the man are there. You're not cutting him off. You're not turn off him mic now.
No.
No, we don't mean turn on him mic.
Shipping port, pick up yourself. All more you do, my boss. Just get me some data. And who knows?
The man says the man play 2 times.
Well, me can't say you play 2 times and know him out of class.
No. Him said dominant Oh, but you can't say a man 2 times, I know dominant. He was dominant.
No, not dominant, but
yeah.
out of class.
But that's the problem, you know. Dominant.
And the word, me have a problem
yeah,
with it.
yeah.
Same dominate the schoolboy season. If you say you dominate the season, you have to pass the first round of that. That's all, man. All right, we take the break. Get me some data shipping port and come.
Clearing personal, non-commercial shipments at the port? Avoid the wait. Request a contactless clearance through your agent today. It's more efficient. It's secure. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
1:15.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission JADCO needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jn. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolios. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSC Online Trading.
Purify my heart.
Hey everybody, this is your friend Apostle Nicolene Williams. Join me every Thursday at 11 a.m. for my show Pop, Protection of Purity, where we hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil, do no evil. Listen, these are the last days. I want to help you to be rapture ready. We will be having thought-provoking discussions, illuminations that will push for introspection, and revelations that will help you to see the need for consecration. Give an ear as you prepare, for the Lord is near.
Pop is brought to you by Truth Speakers Ministry International and Torpin Travel Agency and Car Rental Services.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Now, people, I know no say on the rate shipping port as a schoolboy football analyst, but no, listen to this man now. He reminded me of what he said about Whisper now today. So I blame him now for this. He, for most of the season, it was up until the Clarendon College game, which was late, very late in the season, when he came around to say, boy, Whisper have a like a thing. So, for all of the first round, home and away round of 16, he was on the radio saying that Whisper was ordinary. Now, Whisper scored a bunch of goals and had a bunch of assists in the first round. Whisper ended up was like maybe about 20 goals at the time when he faced Clarendon College. Now, he said that guy was ordinary with 20 odd goals and a whole heap of assists, leading goal scorer. Now he's telling us that another schoolboy footballer you only saw twice in the first round had a dominant season, but Whisper was ordinary. Who knows is the shipping port sick? Independence Fortis.
Yes.
Good day.
Good afternoon.
Zidane, stop prolong the bramble, man. What I'm saying, man.
Then when I forget rid of the bramble for the radar, my boss.
Yeah, well, you put your nullify it right away, man. Put a full stop, man, and move on, man. Remember, yeah, wait, a little lunch break, me get on the job.
All right, go on.
Yeah. So, man, say, I will big up.
Well, yes, sir.
Yeah. I feel like I have an argument with the total dominant, but not say necessarily better. That may be a true shipping port, of course. Yeah, but shipping port need for shipper them Bramble because I want to make a use for the conclusion of domination now. He said tennis great day, Novak Djokovic.
Yeah.
As I tell you, say, either last year or before last when the Spaniard beat him. Little youth there, Alcaraz.
Yes, Carlos.
Yeah. It was his first loss in 10 years in one competition, which is Wimbledon.
Well,
and the man been dominating.
It was his first loss in 10 years?
Yeah.
Who's first loss?
Huh?
Who's first loss?
Novak.
Djokovic had won the 9 Wimbledons previous to that.
Hello? Call us back Independence. We lost him. Oh. Call us back Independence.
Yeah, I don't understand how Independent fought it just drop out like.
Yeah, man. Call us back, please, if you can.
All right, we go back on line then. Hello.
Big up, man, then.
Bull, what you say?
I want shipping for the panel that day. We have a call same time, big man.
Whisper was ordinary in the first round of the Manning Cup when he played. Right up until Kleinheim College, he was ordinary. But he saw a man playing twice, and that man was dominant. Had a dominant season.
Well, I don't understand.
Let me try to help shipping for it because I feel like shipping for it now understand what you mean by dominant. Remember I saw Whisper the 22nd of August, before the competition kick off.
You saw him against Georges.
Against Georges, and I called.
In the preseason, yes.
Yeah, and I said, big man, just watch who's going to be the best player in a schoolboy football. Remember that call?
Yeah, man.
All right. And then, I think the following weekend, or 2 weekends after that,
they played Calabar in the opening.
They played Calabar.
Opening.
I called again and said, yo, you need to watch him.
He scored two or three goals.
Two brilliant.
Two brilliant goals.
One was the side volley.
Yes.
And one him take on the defender and think him strategy.
Yes.
All right.
He had an assist. He had an assist in the game as well.
And he had an assist in the game as well.
Yes.
So you can look at a player and say, say he's better than the next one. You can look at them like you can watch two player play.
Yes.
That is probably better.
Yes.
But you can't say he's dominating the league if him just out there first round.
Bull up on my side in the argument. Jeez and peace.
No, but I don't push.
Then bull up on my side in the argument.
There's no side to the argument. It will be like your side. Why can't
it's straightforward.
It's straightforward. What is that with
Well, I mean, I understand a man dominate a tournament when him get knocked out in the first round.
Second round. That is simple as saying Messi dominated 2010 World Cup. Rubbish. He was brilliant up until the quarterfinal when he dropped out.
No, but Messi
went to the quarterfinal.
I talk about dropping out in the group stages. That's the equivalent of our shipping boat tell me, that a man can go to the World Cup and after the group stages, him dominate the tournament.
And get player tournament. No, that don't think that possible.
And he was the most dominant player in the tournament.
Chipping, when I hear Whisper name, brother, you have to just know that.
Yes.
Yeah, your reputation is good when it comes on.
None at all.
None at all. I understand. And you have to be able to spot talent same time and can tell the nation. You understand? Because I'm not a bull telling about Tajan coming, and I know see him light it up already. I'm going to ask all people who live in the whole about area to come watch him play Major League. He's playing for us. He's playing for Borders FC. We have a game Sunday at Port Esquivel against Spanish Town Police. So you can come watch him again. Him and the same little one that I tell you about when Jason Rodney. You understand? And if you don't want to watch some long time good baller, you remember Raphael Wolf?
Yes.
Raphael Wolf play for us as well.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So
look, the bottom of the table, though, man. Close to the bottom.
We're not at the bottom.
Close to the bottom.
After 2 games, we get 1 point. But our work in progress still. Work in progress. Most of these players, at first, they play real big man football, play against older, fitter, stronger people. So then we have to give them some time to adapt. And we have to decide and say we're going to get better. Yeah? So we just ask some people, come out to Port Esquivel and come match the Borders. Once you live in the old Harbour, Maypen era, just come match the team. Yeah? Sunday, 3 o'clock. Big up, man.
Big up.
All right, Bull. Big up yourself, man.
Just come match the team. Yeah?
All right, Highgate.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, good afternoon, Highgate.
Afternoon. Honestly, I know my style, listener, because you know me now when I do this. But when you hear shipping port, I kind of laugh to myself and I say, wish only they have a nonsense meter. And I like a couple seconds later, resident say it and I just laugh. Yeah, man. Shipping port, I'm a general, but you're going to know.
Yeah.
This is what shipping port I do for yesterday till now. This is the other side to the things where fans then call and go to props for. Like, for example, the oldest man in Jamaica called the other day. I say, I want to create the elite them behavior. When I think they want to do it to most, I call them. It's every time I see call them come on and move, go post, a phone of fault, because that's what I do. When I see call them come on and be disingenuous, don't cost them, a phone of fault. When I see call them dead in our argument and don't want to admit it, don't cost them, because, well, only dead, only don't take on the L. Our shipping port, shipping port, you talk foolishness. just cut the foolishness, brother.
Yeah,
See?
man, you must cut it.
But who is supposed to say it? See, like how X-Factor not supposed to tell Ivan, say, don't be divisive. Oh, no. Never tell nobody to take no hell. Because only not take no hell. But I make it look like a draw, or not try to be sarcastic about something. See? All right. Zidane, Mr. Matthews.
Yes.
Find yes to them for Carla, brother. Mr. Matthews.
Mm-hmm.
Why you can stack on a like class of talent of Phil Ford? Levels, brother. Listen. When I talk about the new face of football,
yes.
Who likely to get the balance with them? One list they come out, I think, last year. For next face them. Mbappe 1, Haaland 2, I think Vinny 3, I think Phil Ford, and then Jude Bellingham and them. What's
their record? What's their records in the Premier League?
No. We're not talking about a stat. We're talking about
you don't want to talk about
you.
You don't want to talk about performance.
We're not talking about football.
Okay.
And we are watch football.
Okay. You want to use the eye test.
From Phil Foden as a talent and Barker kind of close. Brother, I'm going to say something I don't like here, but I'm going to say it. When Barker Saka upon farm, Barker Saka simply upon farm. It look like a best player for Arsenal, full stop. We know Yakos, but I'm going to do it. When Marcus Rashford decide to play football, Mbappe, they call him right, they put beside him.
For you gone Rashford,
we know Yakos, but when I say when Jude Bellingham upon farm, we're not just say my best player Real Madrid. We are say, all right then, Ballon d'Or candidate. If Phil Foden continue this, we're not just simply say my best player in the Premier League. Ballon d'Or, when Saka upon farm, we don't talk Ballon d'Or. We don't say Saka upon farm, you have the wow there in him.
All right, now let's time for some real arguments now. What are their records in the Premier League this season? Because you're totally dismissing Saka now. Remember, I have a problem with that man say Foden better now because I like Foden. I think he's a quality.
I'm not going to buy into this record argument.
Okay.
And the reason I'm not going to buy into this record argument, because for one, Saka is a fixture.
All right. So hold on. So your players played 27 games, 11 goals, and 7 assists. Saka 26 matches, 13 goals, 8 assists. That's what I have here. I don't know how correct it is. We can always double check.
You have a time point, you have a minutes play too.
But right now,
what are they getting Saka come off a bench?
No, even if you want to argue
what
that,
are they getting Saka come off a bench?
Listen to Highgate.
Saka play one position in a 26 game. Phil Foden play left back my game them right wing, left wing.
Yeah man. Find all the excuses. But what I'm saying to you,
come on, we're talking about City, we're talking about Pep, we bench him for 3 games.
I can always argue that City is far more dominant in terms of possession and creating opportunities for their attacking players than Arsenal. I could argue that, So Man City will put Foden in better positions more consistently to score goals and create for others because he's creating for persons like Erling Haaland, for example, who is out of this world as a goal scorer.
Yeah, but
yet still, Saka is playing with far lesser strikers and he has a fair number of assists in the league. We can argue that as well.
My time.
That is not a good point.
That's why but I counter the point already. Because the first thing I'm start off with is just look upon them as without even a teammate. What they do when them have the ball? When them have the ball in them position, the 1-2 everything, the dribbling, the skill.
Yes. And Saka combines very well with Odegaard. Saka combines very well with Odegaard, my boss. Links the play 1-2, he moves into good space and he takes on.
Pay my money for what Saka, brother.
And he also hits them very well from outside the box.
That's talent. No, remember the argument. I think I the talent.
No man, it's not about talent, man. It's who better than who, my boss. That's straight who better than who based on what we are saying.
But Phil better than Saka, brother?
No, sir, me not drive far. Even if you go and argue that, it must be very close.
Me not feel like it's close.
And that's the problem, my thing.
The last thing I'm going to say is, brother,
yes.
You're disingenuous yesterday. Whosoever the text be, I rate him.
Which
anybody will say Gareth Southgate don't know what I do. I watch football. I'm surprised Bull as a man we talk to Bull in a group and we know say Bull is not a Southgate man. So I'm surprised Bull not even take a task about it. So we never talk about Gareth Southgate taking England to the Euro final after
it's not a big point when I mention Gareth Southgate benching Foden and starting Saka all the time. But it's a nice little point to me.
Nice little point when you don't understand say Gareth Southgate an idiot, brother.
because I would play Foden more often as well, so I'm going to be honest with you.
Brother, the midfield three for Bellingham, Rice and Foden, brother. I don't know where in this man use like.
No, I agree with you actually. So I'm not gonna be biased.
Why that's but that's a shipping port. Shipping port I'm a general.
Yeah, man, he must stop it, man.
When Avila asked him about his stats and he can't find his stats and what about shipping port, so good, brother. So good, brother.
Yeah, man. All right, Ike.
I get I'm bull. Take my side.
You must be really bramble for them take your side.
Oh God, man. People walk with your umbrellas this afternoon. Got them 2 man in the arm like you know, really.
Yeah.
Although them not quite reach the elite end level.
We're constantly just take on you no matter what.
Then I reach St. Jago level. our Chateau level. But it means that shipping port point really not supposed to put it away. All right, we'll take a break for Just Bet. We'll be back. It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by D'Angel, Edgechem, Megamart, and Enibet.
Aston Villa have reported a loss of £119 million in their latest accounts up to May 31, 2023. The accounts cover the period that saw Villa finish 7th in the Premier League and qualify for Europe. Villa says the figures are in line with the strategic business plan and within the Premier League profit sustainability rules. The PSR rules introduced in 2015 and 2016 permit losses up to £105 million in a 3-year spell. And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by D'Angel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen, Shop 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 986-7142. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Megamart, best value by far. And Enibet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly.
Let's get digital this tax season. File and pay your final income tax return for 2023 and estimated return for 2024 due on March 15 with tax support in so many ways. Start connecting with us through our web hub at jamaicatax.gov.jm, Customer Care Center 888 Tax Help or Special Taxpayer Assistance Program. Tutorials available online. All income tax returns, including individual, must be filed online and on time by March 15. Tax Administration Jamaica, changing the way we do business.
This is your television and radio preacher, Bishop Dr. G.G. Cooper, asking you to join me every Sunday at 6 p.m. for revival time. Enjoy 60 minutes of old-fashioned, Holy Ghost anointed, yoke-destroying, burden-removing, praise, celebration.
Just Bet! It's now time for Just Bet Winner's Edge, where we take a look at some of the top sporting events and betting odds on the Just Bet sports betting program and show you how to bet and win big with Just Bet. Sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game. From Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. All right, so it's time for Just Bet. It's a Tuesday afternoon at 1:30, so you know what happens. Jesse Blake joins us. Hi, Jesse Blake.
Hey, Aldo. Good afternoon to you, your team, and your listeners. How are you doing today?
Good to have you on, sir. Good to have you on.
A pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
The Just Bet feature has been a staple on the sports desk. Wouldn't be the same without it. All right, so first one we're doing is the UEFA Champions League round of 16 second leg. City taking on FC Copenhagen. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, this game will be played tomorrow at 3 o'clock at the Etihad, and your Manchester City looking pretty decent in terms of their chances of advancing to the quarterfinal round of Champions League play. They come into this one, City, with a 3-1 advantage. Of course, they went over to Copenhagen in Scotland and got those points. Well. Hold on a second. No, I'm getting my geography mixed up. Copenhagen is in Denmark. My apologies. So, here we go. This one should be pretty interesting. And 4 wins in a row for Manchester City when they came from behind to beat Manchester United in the Manchester Derby on Sunday afternoon. Well, here it is that Copenhagen won their 2 league matches immediately after that first leg defeat to City 3 weeks ago. But they did get beaten by FC Midtjylland on the weekend in Danish Premier League play. Let's get right into the odds for this one. And if you're looking for an upset, this might just be the steal of the week. Manchester City is favored to win this game, of course, by $1.14, according to the Just Bet final result bet option. FC Copenhagen out of Denmark attract odds of $17 straight up. So if you put 1,000 on Copenhagen, regardless of results in this game, but if they win the game, just win the game, it's $17,000 for your $1,000 bet. The draw in this encounter attracts decent odds as well at $8 even. Let's dive right into the correct score betting that's available for this game. Pretty simple. Can you predict the score of a game, and that's the correct score at the end of regulation and stoppage time? It can work out very well for you, and you can take a flutter on any score line that you think will be the correct score for each and every football game. Take advantage of the many correct score bets that you can place on this game, including if it is that City wins 2-0, a $500 bet pays $3,330 in winnings. Manchester City romping to a 4-0 victory would pay $4,250 in winnings with a $500 bet. And if it's City by 4-1, $7,000 on offer with $500 work. Now for FC Copenhagen out of Denmark, correct score bets include if they win by 1-0, a $500 bet would pay $22,500 in winnings. If it's Copenhagen 2-1, $25,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. But here's the kicker. If Copenhagen manages to beat Manchester City by 2-0, a $500 bet would pay $75,500 in winnings. Very enticing odds there on FC Copenhagen. Manchester City, 2-0, $3,330 with a $500 bet. I'm going to take a next 5 though and put on Copenhagen 2-0. That would pay $75,500 in winnings with a $500 effort. But in terms of the straight up bet, City at $1.14.
I'm giving them a goal. But we're going to score 2. So 2-1 for City over FC Copenhagen for me.
Yeah, man, I think at home you guys should have this one pretty wrapped up, especially with that 3-1 first leg advantage that you have coming into this one. Yeah, Manchester City by 2-1 would pay $4,000 even with a $500 bet.
There you go. And we still stay at the round of 16 for the Champions League. And again, another second leg game with Real Madrid with RB Leipzig tomorrow, similar time. How will this one?
Yeah, man. This one will be a great matchup. Here it is that Real Madrid's controversial draw with Valencia last Saturday was their third one in 5 matches. Well, Los Blancos of Real Madrid are at home and will welcome RB Leipzig into the second leg with a 1-goal advantage after Brahim Diaz's wonder goal 3 weeks ago. Now, after defeat to Bayern Munich last weekend, it was Leipzig that claimed a 4-1 victory away to Bochum last Saturday. Of course, RB Leipzig has it all to do at the Bernabeu. They will likely rue the 3 big chances that they missed in the first leg when Real Madrid came over to Leipzig in Germany. Here are the Just Bet final result bet option odds for Real Madrid hosting RB Leipzig tomorrow at 3 p.m. in UEFA Champions League round of 16 action. The second leg has Real Madrid favored to win at $1.55. RB Leipzig coming at $5.33. The draw in this encounter attracts odds of $4.33. Folks, do remember that taking advantage of the correct score betting gives you the best chance to make the most money on your betting book. Remember, a number of correct score bets are available for Real Madrid hosting RB Leipzig tomorrow. The game kicks off at 3 p.m., including, if it is, that Real wins 2-1. A $500 bet pays $4,000 even. Real 3-1, $5,500 on offer with a $500 bet. And if it's Real Madrid in a 6-goal thriller winning by 4-2, a $500 bet would pay $18,000 in winnings. Now for RB Leipzig, a number of correct score bets that you can exploit, including if they win 2-1, a $500 bet pays $8,000 even. If it is that Leipzig wins by 2-0, $18,000 on offer with a $500 bet. But can RB Leipzig beat Real Madrid by 3-2? That correct score pays $20,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. Wow, this one, I don't know why it's so hard to call for me. Real at home then, 3-1, $5,500 on offer with a $500 bet, taking Real Madrid $1.55 straight up.
Yeah, man, 3-1 for Real sounds just about right. So I will not cross or buck the trend so far as you're saying. 3-1 sounds about right for me.
Yeah, man.
All right, the final one. This now in another Europa. Well, this is Europa this time around, and it's the first leg game. Brighton and Hove Albion playing at AS Roma. How do you see this one?
Yeah, this game will kick off at 12:45 Thursday afternoon local time. It's Roma that came through the Europa League knockout round the playoffs last month, ultimately via a penalty shootout that they won against Feyenoord. Roma, they've taken a tough route through to the last 16, but given their recent form, they've turned things around just a bit and will be confident of progressing past the round of 16 stage. Now, Brighton boss Roberto De Zerbi returns to Italy, having helped Brighton secure a first-ever continental campaign and then steering them serenely through Group B in Europa League group play. Well, Brighton, they've won each of their last 4 European fixtures without shipping a single goal. They're yet to lose an away game. They are on the road, are Brighton and Hove Albion. But here's a little salt in the ointment, because domestically, they have gone 2 straight losses. Yeah. Here we go now that AS Roma, according to the Just Bet final result bet option, is favored to win in Rome at odds of $2.20. Make it Brighton and Hove Albion, the Seagulls, they attract odds of $3.14. And if it is that the draw occurs, well, according to the final result bet option, the draw attracts odds of $3.50. Correct score bets you can exploit for this game include, if it is Roma 2-0, $5,500 on offer with a $500 bet. Roma 3-1, $8,500 in winnings with a $500 wager. Roma 3-0, $10,500 on offer with $500 work. Now for the Seagulls, Brighton and Hove Albion, a number of correct score bets that you can take advantage of, including if they win 2-1, $5,500 on offer with a $500 bet. If it's Brighton by 3-0, a $500 bet pays $13,000 even. And if it's Brighton in a 5-goal thriller, winning by 3-2, $15,500 on offer with a $500 bet. Brighton and Hove Albion 3-2 on the road, $15,500 on offer with a $500 bet. Rocking with the Seagulls from England, Brighton and Hove Albion for the upset, $3.14 straight up.
I don't know why I'm seeing a 1-hour draw in this. What do I get for the draw?
You know what else?
Yeah.
Well, all right. Put it this way: Brighton have been they've been blowing hot and cold. Been playing very well. They've been enjoying their European exploits. As I said, coming off a couple of dismal performances domestically in England, but they will actually be confident heading into this one given their recent European record. AS Roma still recovering from their manager carousel, having gotten things together a little bit, but still not convincingly. I'm backing the Seagulls, but I want to join this game would net you $3,250 with a $500 bet.
That's where I'll take my chances. All right, boss. Take us to the break.
Yeah, we are almost there, of course. Just want to throw it out there as the NBA heads into the business side of the regular season. You see the better teams starting to separate from the trailing pack in the NBA. The Bucks and the Celtics look very good in the Eastern Conference, while it's looking like a 5-horse race between the Timberwolves, Oklahoma City Thunder, the Denver Nuggets, the Minnesota Timberwolves, and of course there's a dark horse out there by the name of the Los Angeles Lakers. You look at justbetja.com or just location near you to get in the game and win big on the NFL, the NBA. Well, NFL season done. But the NBA, football, and all of your favorite games. And of course, we're heading into big things later on this summer. Of course, all the to you, your team analysts, all of us at Just Bet, stay safe, enjoy the games, and catch you guys later in the week. Take care till then.
Looking forward to it, my good man there, Jesse Blake. Have yourself a good night, sir.
Thank you,
or
sir.
a good rest of the day. All right, so that's Jesse Blake. We're coming back. And with the callers in just a while. That was the Just Bet Winner's Edge, sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game from Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. For more information, visit justbetja.com.
Slowing starting? Won't start? Visit Champion Battery Company Limited, specializing in automotive batteries, windshield repair, and headlamp polishing. Don't replace discolored head and tail light. Restore to factory-like condition with the Polyhog system. Glass technology, we save them. Everything priced to meet recession and your shrinking dollar. Champion Battery does it all. The battery of champions. Visit 59 Constant Spring Road, Kingston 10. Telephone 926-2646.
Hurt less with Pharma Joint Flex. Taking Pharma Joint Flex daily helps to repair, replenish, and revitalize worn, damaged cartilage that causes joint pain. Do you suffer from arthritis and chronic joint pain? Then Pharma Joint Flex is the remedy for you. Our all-natural formula contains glucosamine and chondroitin, ingredients for joint repair, so you can get relief. Ask your pharmacist or doctor for Pharma Joint Flex, distributed by Massey.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Let me just remind the listeners that we're coming out early today, Champions League.
What time? 3 o'clock?
Yes.
All right. And tomorrow as well?
Yes, indeed.
All right, yeah. So, is Juan who playing today?
I think Lazio and Bayern Munich in that game. You know, Bayern Munich is trailing after the first leg by a goal to nil.
Yeah.
So the second leg will be in Germany. So let's see if they can overturn that deficit.
All right. So the number's 968-8117. Yeah, we're closing out for Champions League. We'll go back online. Hello.
Oh, not quite. Quite a number of callers we're holding.
Yeah.
You know that
can re-engage.
Yeah, I know. I want to say something. I hope Highgate and Bull is listening, because I think Bull is following Highgate based on some messages I'm seeing. Twice, Saka has been named English Player of the Year. So the people in England believe that he was the best English player. Twice. Foden has never achieved such a feat. Also, last season, Saka was named in the Premier League Team of the Season, 11. Foden has never achieved that feat. Now, if you want to say Foden better, you know, but try not come and say they can't be compared. Nothing can go to my boss. That me I tell you how I get. So now listen and learn that. So you might argue that Foden has not played enough, but when Saka has played my boss, he has delivered for both club and country. He is a top player. So you can't dismiss him for Foden, who struggled to get in the English team, despite him being way better. Not so logical, but we're back online. Hello?
No. We're going to squeeze two
WhatsApp?
Yeah, WhatsApp.
Text message. It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
I got the call from McLeish. I got the call from Mr. McLeish from Rima about this youngster who was donning up the Manning Cup. I was getting game-by-game update until I went to see him. Oh, this is Shipping Port again. This guy was clearly bigger than the league, but playing on an ordinary team. We know what Shipping Port is saying. Zidane continues to be disingenuous by pretending to cover things he has not seen. Whisper till the second round. The Women's World Cup was a prime example. Shipping Port. And here's one more text. Shipping Port makes the Bramble of the week, and the week just started. Junglist from Portmore.
By clearly.
All right. You ready for me to break the story?
Yes.
In cricket, no?
Yes.
Information has reached me that Jermaine Blackwood, you want to complete it?
Has been dropped from the Jamaica team?
Has been dropped as captain.
Oh Lord.
Middle of the season. And that Brandon King will be his replacement. Now, like I said, it's unofficial. Because the man, them now say go on with the story, but them now say no go on with the story. But Fryer said, Fryer not saying don't go on with the story. It means that I'm going on with the story. Blackwood has struggled with the bat. And Brandon was the one who captained the Super 50 team last year. Now I did my own little, call around asking people close to the thing. People feel that Blackwood is learning on the job in the captaincy role, but the bigger thing is he's not scoring any runs at all. We have lost 2 games 1-1. Now if he was scoring runs and the team is, let's say had won 2 or even the 3 games, he probably would still be there. But the fact that he's struggling with the bat, it's one of his worst slumps in 4-day cricket for a long while. People are of the opinion that it could be caused by the captaincy. But I still get the feeling that he'll come good for the rest of the season. Brandon is sometimes unavailable for the Jamaican 4-day team. He has not been available, for example, for the first 3 games this season. And there are people who say, yeah, good, bright young man, good potential captain, but will he be available for the whole season? Let's say for next year.
Yeah.
And was it the right decision? Nobody's questioning his ability or even his ability with the bat and maybe his ability to be a potential good captain. He started out the Super 50 last year. Didn't think he was particularly special as a captain, but he was a guy who's bright and will learn. Very few people start out and just naturally tick all the boxes as a captain. But his availability is one of the questions. So that's the latest. Let's see how it unfolds from us. All right, QC.
Yes, good afternoon, QC.
Did you hear that news, QC?
I know that from a week and a half ago.
You did?
Yeah.
So you never... Me think me hear the brethren, you know?
You know you're a wicked man.
You gave hints, I remember.
Because me know Saturday night, me tell you.
All right, say no more.
Nobody that foolish.
All right.
Zidane.
Yes.
You know, so me love KLS.
Yes.
Why? Because KLS come and teach people, say, you don't have to win a World Cup to be great. Remember the argument there?
Yes.
All right. Don't many times on this program, people have voted, say, Ronaldo greater than Messi.
Yes, people who say that, yes.
Yet still, him don't win a World Cup.
Yes.
And yesterday, you know, sit down and listen to a man and tell you how much classic race man win, make him be the greatest jockey.
No, but remember that's an individual thing. No, you're on the well. It has to come down to the quality of the horse you're riding as well.
It's racing have to do with the trainer, the jockey, and the groom. So nobody it's a team thing like a relay same way.
In a sense.
Everybody
yes.
Everybody have to depend on the same accord. Winston Griffith I'm sending that info here. The winningest rider in the history of racing that man. Not because he won 44 classics. Don't let nobody fool you. It's because he won 1,675 races, 1,615 races.
But I hear man said, what name? Hanson is the best jockey we ever have. I hear man said Bimbo. So
that makes sense to you, Harvey?
I don't know. Remember me tell you, I don't follow the racing like that, you know.
You believe, alright, listen to this. Fire Griffith won 44 classic. You believe that if Winston Griffith had 800 winners with the 44 classic, he would be the greatest jockey of all time in Jamaica? No, he wouldn't.
But me don't want to know what every other jockey is doing. In order to know if you are the greatest, me just want to know what you doing, and I want to know what you do relative to what the others are doing.
Yeah, but what you know? When you look on a man who win 13,000 race, me 12,000. More the man will say a man win 13,000 race. Come show me where you get that data from. I'm call him out, make him show him get that data from.
But the man himself never run. What X Factor was saying is that is B class race. Why your man name again?
It's a lie.
What your man name again?
Russell Blaze.
Russell Blaze.
He's an American.
Yes.
Arville. The man right off him Hawkstar, right? A Santa Anita, right? We have the world record for a mile and a half. Then Santa Anita Arville is in the top 10 ranked track in America, right? The man running a Breeders' Cup, the horse run 12 because the horse bleed. So nobody believes that the man riding under them kind of race.
No, but is it true that he all right, let's say you might have exceptions, but is it generally true that he never rode in the A class races?
I will me on the record of that. Oh. Me I look on a stats me I look on. He's the only jockey in the world, Avil, and when you listen to logic, he's the only jockey in the world. We ride 4 years, 400 winner every year. The man most special is that. No other jockey in the history of racing have ever done that. The only man come close to him is a jockey named Kent the Sumax, who went 400 races 3 years straight.
Oh.
You understand what I'm saying? That's it, and see a man going to America Hall of Fame racing. Him can't no good.
Well, nobody is saying he's not good enough, QC. Yeah. People questioning whether he should be considered the GOAT.
Yeah.
So you keep saying people say him not good. But see me, I'll get a next test and text on my phone where say Russell Blaze will never be really considered the GOAT. But me the sideline are looking for the discussion.
Both of us are on the sidelines.
But them say no ride enough top class in enough top class A race to be considered.
I understand all right, but what I'm saying, X Factor say Laffy PK. Boom, he's a good rider. But what I'm saying, Winston Griffiths win more classics than Laffy PK. What are you saying? Winston Griffiths is better than Laffy PK. Come on, brother. That's a classic for man win and a race for man running. Except Winston Griffiths.
So the quality of the field doesn't matter?
No, what I'm saying, them say the classic race them where the man win. Them I used yesterday, you know. The classic race, them the super stakes and
then the big race them with the top horses, they must say.
Exactly.
Generally. That's what you're saying, you know.
But that's what I'm saying. Winston Griffith has won more classic than all of these jockeys in America.
No, but when they rate Winston Griffith, it's not only just about classics. It's classic combined with regular races. Them say your man has the regular races, but not enough classic wins. When he's competing with the very best.
It's the horse again. Horse make jockey. And economists said that. Economists said that yesterday. Horse make jockey and jockey make a horse. If a man there right in America in a place, just imagine him run 400 races every year. He more special down there.
All right, boss.
He more special.
All right, QC.
All
right, big up yourself.
Me just stay up on the outside and so I go on another one. All right, music now. Make we take the music. No, not yet. Make we squeeze
another one.
Oh, we take the break. All right, we take the break. We're coming right back.
Blessings. Have you been blessed by the Real Talk Show with Bishop Manning? Well, you can listen to the Real Talk Show Mondays to Fridays, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. on the Omega Radio app. Just go to your app store and look for Omega Radio, or listen live on the Omega Church Broadcasting Network website. That's www.omegachurchradio.com. You can also watch on Facebook at Omega Church. On YouTube, you can watch the live church service at Omega Church or Omega Radio. You can also call us at 876-319-1148 or 876-613-9129. The toll-free number is 877-494-0253. That was a paid advertisement by Omega Radio.
Sheena Power Talk, make you start the walk.
Get your aunties, get your uncles, get your brothers and your sisters, gather the girls, gather the boys. Sheena Hanson is on your radio with Power Talk, motivation, inspiration, and empowerment. Tune in every Tuesday at 11:15 a.m. It's a Power Talk and a Power Connection. Power up your spirit, man, with Power Talk. This is your Damascus Road encounter. Come and experience a mighty move of God right here on Power Talk.
Sheena Power Talk.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we take the music now. Brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. Remember, we're closing out a little bit before 3 o'clock for Champions League. And the selection, the first one, is by Chalice. It's called Good to Be There. Of Zion are close. Big show.
It's a rocky road, yeah, so rocky. Though the road is rocky, it's the only way we've got to go. So road feet, children of Israel, and ride on. Even the fire down below. It will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. Good to be there. It will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. Good to be there. You can't buy your way with gold and silver. Can't fight your way with sticks and stones. You've got to walk across the river. Children of Zion going home. It will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. So good to be there. It will be good to be
All right, so Chalice is saying it's good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed.
All right, somebody's confusing something. I said earlier that Saka was named in the Premier League Team of the Year once. Foden has not been named in that Team of the Year, and I also said Saka has been named England's Men Player of the Year, which is given to, we're talking about English players now, for like we have Jamaica Footballer of the Year, Ivory Coast Footballer of the Year. So Saka would have won that twice.
Yeah.
So that's what I said, my boss. I never said he won the PFA Player of the Year twice. I said England's Men Player of the Year and was named to the PFA Team of the Year last season. All right, so we go back online. Hello?
Stop hedge a bit, man. Tell him, man, say you pick Saka. You like Saka more, man.
What are you talking about?
You just say like a big old hedgehog a ride the fence.
No. No, but I already said I think Saka is a better footballer.
All right, then you left it there, so.
No, man, you can't tell me what to do, my boss. You think I see this? I understand you, my boss. I don't see this here.
Yeah, listen to you from yesterday and I try ride the fence. You know, hear him, Marvel?
No, we think it close between the two.
I try ride the fence with this Saka and this phone thing. Boss, if you like Saka more, just say it.
It's not like I think Saka, I said that.
That's what I mean. I don't mean like, I mean as a player.
No, but if I'm not like you, Nagav, if somebody said Foden, I know that there's good arguments as to why you could say Foden is better than Saka.
No. That is a close.
I'm not biased like you.
No. It's not touching my home here where you're talking about shark to cheese. Relax.
No, man, once you don't like somebody, everything them do wrong for you. So you operate like that.
Hey, listen, let me hold on. Let me get to QC first. QC. Now, Bram Blow to say something about. Bram Blow to say something, QC. So, Arville.
Yeah.
There's the horse racing awards in America. The top horse is called the Eclipse Awards, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's where them know them horse of the year, jockey of the year, trainer of the year awards. Russell Beers has never won jockey of the year. Calm down.
He has never won jockey of the year in America.
Never. Because to win that award, Arville, you have to go win some Triple Crown races. Listen, this man has no Triple Crown winners. This man has no Breeders' Cup winners. Why would this man be considered the greatest jockey of all time? I'm trying to wonder.
Well,
I know Russell Beers. I remember when he started his career. This guy was riding over there in Oakland Park, riding at one track, racking up a lot of winners. It's not the same as a man flying from state to state to ride in the highest leverage races against the best competition. You understand what I'm saying, Arville?
A lot of people are saying that.
Yeah, so, man, in Brahma, man. Big
so
time
what
Brahma.
you're saying is consistent with what other people are saying. QC, go and defend himself.
QC, see, if you want to talk about the greatest jockeys, them, you have to go to England and talk about man like the Kentucky kid, Steve Carton. You have to talk about man like Lester Piggott. You have to come to America and talk about man like Lafitte Pinkai, Angel Cardero, Bill Shoemaker, Pat Day, Jerry Bailey, Gary Stevens. I don't know man name of a company to Concord and start Bram Blow to say. Don't know that. See that?
Yes.
Who you say is a better scorer? LeBron James or Allen Iverson?
What?
Who's a better scorer? LeBron James or Allen Iverson?
There's nothing in basketball that Allen Iverson can do anywhere close to as good as LeBron James.
You know, I know saying do better LeBron or you win 3 scoring titles.
Oh Lord. So
Did
Allen,
LeBron do that?
So hold on. If you're a criteria to determine who's the better scorer scoring titles, you know, then we can argue with you, you know. But my criteria is who's the most difficult one to stop as a defensive unit. Who is more likely for you to restrict as a defensive team in basketball?
Nobody could stop Allen Iverson in his prime. No team could stop him.
Listen to the question, Gavi. Which player is more difficult to stop from scoring and scoring efficiently?
Allen Iverson. All right, what's on your kill argument with efficiency? What's on your kill him? What's on your kill him efficiency argument now, Arville? You ready?
Yeah, I forgot to take him now, Arville.
You ready, Arville?
Yeah, man.
Hold on. Arville, you ain't more got to know if you tell us LeBron James more efficient. He more job for field goal percentage. You want me to kill him now, Arville? Listen, I'm going to kill him now, Arville. You ready?
Go on now.
All right.
No, who said I'm using field goal percentage?
So we talk about efficiency in that score. We talk
No,
about points
no,
per
I'm
game.
saying no,
So
man.
what you talk
No,
about?
man. If Allen Iverson did shoot 20% from the field, you want to rate him. So efficiency is a part of it. It's not the end all and be all, but it must be considered. But don't say I'm using it alone.
Okay, so what else about? So you so you talk about eye test.
No, but LeBron James, because of LeBron James' size and what I think he is, and he can do different. It's no hold on, Gavi, man, because the people are not learning from you. There is no way anybody on God's earth can say that Allen Iverson is more difficult to stop from scoring than LeBron James. That is a joke,
All right, listen to these facts I'm going to read out here right now, Arvin, right? You ready?
You want to?
Despite playing less career games, Allen Iverson has more 40-point games than LeBron James. He has more 50-point games than LeBron James. Listen to this, Arvin. LeBron James in his career has attempted 29,000 shots and change. Out of that, 40% of those shots, over 11,000, have been from 5 feet and in. On those shots, he has shot 73% for his career. You see, every other shot 5 feet and away from the basket for his whole career, LeBron James has shot 37% for his career. You think that the man is a better scorer than Allen Iverson?
Let me hear the facts.
No, hold on, Gaffy. Weren't you the one who was on the radio last week singing about shooting percentage when I was pointing out to you that it's difficult when you're comparing one player that scores a lot?
Who are we comparing?
You were comparing a guard, Michael Jordan, to Shaquille O'Neal, and you kept bringing up shooting percentage.
No, I did not compare.
Hold on. The tapes are there. A week later now,
you're compared Michael Jordan shooting percentage.
Yes, you
to
did.
Shaquille O'Neal.
When
I said, no. Arvil, hold on.
Yeah, yes, when it wanted on the radio.
No, it's last week. Him come on the radio with this, you know.
Yeah, but more.
No, boss. All I did was pointed out the 5 statistical categories that Shaquille O'Neal led the playoffs in.
You brought up that Shaquille O'Neal shot a bigger percentage from the field than Michael Jordan. It was your significant point. And I'm saying a week later now, you don't want to hear about shooting percentage. You want to talk about away from the basket.
We are comparing.
By the way, how much shots per game Allen Iverson took in his career? In those 50 points?
In his career?
Yes.
I have no idea.
No, but you have to consider shots that are 10 per game.
No, so hold on there. So LeBron James has never taken a lot of...
No, I'm saying to you, Lord, Gavi, I'm saying to you, Gavi, I'm saying to you, if you are a good enough player and you shoot the ball a lot, you're going to score 40 points in balls. So I'm saying you have to consider the shooting.
Here's my counteraction to that, Arvin.
Yeah.
Even though I don't have Allen Iverson's numbers in front of me in terms of shots per game. But let me give you another example to show you that his argument is nonsensical. Kobe Bryant takes 19.5 shots a game. LeBron James takes 19.7 shots per game. Despite that, Kobe Bryant has more career 40-point games, more career 50-point games, and more career 60-point games.
Who's a better scorer, Kobe or Iverson?
Okay. Right, that's all.
LeBron takes more shots.
Give me 30 seconds to answer uninterrupted, please.
Kobe versus Allen Iverson. Who's a better scorer?
No, hold on, boss. Hold on, boss. Hold on. See, right there with Allen Iverson and LeBron James. Listen to this, Arvin.
No, not Iverson, LeBron. Me ask something else. Kobe versus Iverson.
Arvin, listen to this. In his NBA career, in the NBA Finals, in games with 2 minutes remaining within one possession, LeBron James has shot 8 for 29 in his career, or 27%. In those same scenarios, Allen Iverson has shot 39%, Kobe has shot 45%, and Michael Jordan has shot 50%.
What kind of stats you just gave a while ago?
I said in the NBA Finals, in games,
in the finals,
in the last 2 minutes.
Hold on. So we're not talking games before the finals.
No, then Arvil, the most high level. Then hold on, Arvil.
No, man, I just want to know.
Right.
I just want to know. It's information.
No, but that's convenience. Unintelligent reasoning doing it, Arvil.
No, but that's why I just want
to single out the final.
I just want to have the information, then me can make up my mind.
But Gavi, answer my question. Gavi, me can't argue with the ball.
No, man, no.
Me want to ask you a question. Who is that? Yeah, man, you're with the argument. Me want to ask more know what your argument is that me boss is consistent.
Arvil,
why do you want to answer that
so many
question?
Games, LeBron James is not top 5 in the history of the NBA.
Yes. Who is a better scorer? Who is a better scorer? Kobe Bryant or Allen Iverson? Who is a better scorer?
Let me tell you one team, Arvil. You see, before him got Miami, him shoot about 46% for his career. You see, if him go up on his super team them, and start get teammates that can open the lane for him drive, he has shot 53% for his career. And that is why his field goal percentage is kind of deceiving. But like I said, outside of 5 feet, he has shot 37% for his career.
What is the total field goal percentage?
Total?
Yeah.
LeBron one is much better than Iris.
LeBron is much better, but as I said to you, Arville, 40% of LeBron James' shots in the NBA have come from within 5 feet.
Well, no matter where it comes from, though.
Because
you
your job is to score.
My job is to score. Where does it matter where I'm scoring from?
So hold on, Arville.
A score, you try to stop me from scoring.
Arville, you can compare a man who shooting from 2 feet on the basket.
No, but LeBron James is not a center, my boss. You have to get there from outside.
My job is to score. Why does it matter whether I'm scoring from 5 feet or 10 feet?
How you mean? How
did he get to 5 feet? How did he get to 5 feet?
Arville?
Yeah.
Arville, this is why he shoots 8 for 29 in situations.
No, but hold on, how did LeBron James get to 5 feet to the basket?
Arville, in those situations, teams will not allow you to get to the basket, and he struggles with his jump shot. There you go. Right, that's all.
Well, Garfield, you're the poorest discussion of basketball I've ever heard.
Make we leave it there, so.
LeBron James is not a center in a way. He stands under the rim and waits.
Yeah, man.
He has to get to 5 feet, and it's killing use and athleticism and strength. It is embarrassing to say Allen Iverson is a better scorer than LeBron.
We're coming back after the break.
JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
So refreshing. What's so refreshing, Sonia? The water is refreshing. Try it now. Where you get that from? Not clean manufacturing water. So refreshing. Me like it. Clean water. Located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192 or email cleanconcept@gmail.com.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right. Below average.
Hello? Yes, good afternoon.
How they do below average?
Oh, how they do KLA is massive.
Yeah, man.
Sir.
Okay. I listened to the discussion from yesterday with you and Shippy. Yes, notice me sent in a text because I couldn't call yesterday.
Yes.
Now, I saw Nicholson when he played for Trenchtown. So them time he'd have the time to go watch football at daytime. Right, at all level, under 15, under 17, man. So follow it up, the shift for me upon me. So I could have watched them football, and I saw him. And although the word dominate does not aptly describes what he was doing in Manning Cup for Trenchtown, when I saw him, I thought he was a very good player. Not only a very good player, I thought he was a better forward than a lot of who were dominating at the time.
Possible.
Sorry?
No, man, I'm agreeing that is possible.
I also thought that he would go, based on his footballing ability, he would go farther than a lot of who were dominating at the time for top schools. Because what happened as the year shipping ports yesterday, Trenchtown was closed down by the government because of poor attendance.
Yeah.
Right. And the students were sent to Charlie Smith.
Yes. Correct.
You understand? When he went to Charlie Smith, I don't know why, but he did not play Manning Cup. But he went to Boystown and played Premier League.
Well, he said he believed in his ability and think it was operative for him to focus on senior football. I heard him in an interview saying that.
Yes. And I heard the interview too,
Yes. Yeah, man.
Right. And he was doing, I remember calling Kayles and said at the time, I think the Brazilians were here at the time, that they should take a look at him and look to call him into the team. And the idea was scoffed at by the host. Guess who was the host?
Arville. I'm waiting for
Then what if me scoff at it? Maybe it was a good scoff. Me not believe in a 16-year-old youth forget call to no national team on the basis of what he was doing in schoolboy football.
He was playing Premier League for Boystone at the time.
Then why would I scoff at it when that is...
I don't know.
No, I don't believe you then, sir. Because my argument has always been,
All
make
right,
the schoolboy them play against seniors, and if them up to scratch, you call them. Now, if this youngster was playing Premier League and doing well, why would I scoff
Them
at it?
time they him little bit of maga.
No, it no matter whether I'm maga or him no maga.
No, it no matter. No, that no matter.
Was he doing well?
No, hold on. He was doing very well.
So why would I have a problem when that is the?
Why you scoffed at the idea?
I don't believe. See, I scoffed at no ideas.
You snickered. All right. Do you remember me saying that the Brazilians should be judged? It was, I think, Montes and I can't remember who. They should be judged on whether or not they win the Gold Cup, and you scoffed at that idea. Do you remember scoffing at that?
What you call scoffed? What did I say?
You're a regular little thing for snicker after the call hang up and say below average. Say he really believes Jamaica can win the Gold Cup. I don't know that me call scoff.
I don't think I think I remember that.
Scoff. May I describe to you?
No man, I think I remember that. I'm saying, how do you judge? Only if we win.
Later on, you believe that they could win after them go final.
No. I said what I was scoffing at is that is the basis on which you will judge how good they were.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Why were they here? We are deviating a little bit from Shamar Nicholson. Why were they here? Not to help the team.
And I'm saying I can.
No.
And
we had a good team enough to win it.
And I'm saying I can tell if the coach.
Carry over the hill.
I can tell you if a coach has done a good job, even if him don't win the tournament, even if him don't win the Gold Cup.
Well, guess what? Manchester never good. None at all.
No, that's a different argument.
That's the point to me that try to get across.
And that is the point where me scoff at because his goodness should not be measured.
Nothing never good enough.
No, he not proved that. No, sir. The fact that you did not win a tournament don't mean that you never good.
As a coach anyway.
Yeah.
So let's stick to the Virginia, the forward.
Yeah.
So when we see him, just like when we see Germany, I think the first time we see Germany over Spanish to a prison oval.
Yeah.
I mean, I said to him, I didn't know who he was at the time, because I can't remember the school I played. I want like a no-name school. Right?
Rona St. Thomas.
St. Thomas,
I one of them school. I Rona ain't come from.
Yeah. I said to a man, say, hey, that little Benfoot China boy, you're bad, And the man I say, yo, I'm bad for you, but he want to help him side now, going away. It was the same thing with Nicholson.
Okay.
So while dominate is probably not the word that aptly describes what he was doing.
What I'm saying, he was a bad liquor baller.
On a ridicule shipping port.
No, me not ridicule. Hey,
what you look like?
That's why I not believe me did a scoff when he said me did a scoff, Because now you say me I ridicule the man. Which means that your usage of words the boost.
Zidane ridicule him.
Yeah, but you agree with us that he wasn't dominant.
Yes. Well, I know some
so me, hold on. Am I ridiculing him?
Yeah, but
Zidane did I ridicule him.
It's yes, ridiculing him. Let me take myself out of the fight now and then you
all right, so take yourself out of the fight.
Are you ready to talk to me now?
Just give me a minute, Mr. Something.
No, but you say me ridicule him, man.
You say, I will just say, yeah, me not believe me that's not because you use words. When you say use words, what you say away after that? Boy, use words.
Me?
I mean, I use Arville. Me not use words. Me don't know the meaning of it.
No, you said that we were ridiculing Shippingport. But me know me never.
All right, and say, me say Zidane do it.
Right. So
what was that?
Disagree. Me say Zidane did I ridicule him?
I don't know.
No, I was ridicule. What was that ridicule?
I agree.
Yeah, but
so when you laugh and say Shippingport, you bramble.
No, because he's saying something within the argument that are very bramble. But let me ask you, Billy Average. But let me ask you a question, Billy Average. Was Shamar Nichols a dominant schoolboy footballer?
No.
Thank you very
No.
much.
You're ridiculing the man.
But me say it, me say, that while the word dominant or dominating is not the word that aptly describes what he was doing. So all Shippingport, me understand the man in the case.
No, but remember we accept. No, but hold on a bit. Avid, what? To be fair to us, we accept that he could have been better than other players.
But we said that.
So we accepted that, Even Highgate accepted that.
When a man say man dominate, on no say not score 40 goal like with 5, or no say that the man mean.
But that's what dominant mean below average.
Yeah, we know say that dominant mean,
But me understand below average, Below average says you can't use the word dominate, which is what we were saying.
No, me never say you can't. Listen what me say. Me say while it does that.
It's not the best word, and it's the word we did have a problem with. And you have a problem with the word as well.
No,
So we have a problem with the word.
With shipping port, that's saying,
Eh?
that's why I call it, you know. Me not a major problem with the shipping port, that's saying.
Me not a major problem either, except me not think the word dominate should be used. Maybe the youth was a special baller, as it subsequently proved that he was at 16.
He was a very good player in a Manning Cup.
But that doesn't mean that he was
the team to back him up.
No man, I was just a dominating schoolboy thing. That's all. You know, my boss.
All right. And as I say, me the call in and say if you get called for the national team, they look upon him and you scoffed at the idea.
I didn't do any such
thought of it.
No, sir. My argument is not on the basis of schoolboy football. That me scoff at. So if that is me scoff at.
Because then he not play a foreign. And he not play a foreign. He play down a little boy stone.
And he was doing well?
Well, or you mean if I do well? I score a goal week in week.
Well, I wouldn't be scoffing at.
Yeah, man. I think he scored a 12-goal season one.
I wouldn't be scoffing at nobody who do well in the Premier League, my boss. Not do me that because that is never my argument. My argument was about schoolboy. We had dominated some other 16-year-old schoolboy and Jamaica must call him. That has always been my argument.
No, I'm not going to the argument with you and some other man, you know. I'm not depend that, you know. So,
well,
yeah,
but not
my
that
argument,
you
my argument is between me and you. I'm not going to the part with you and no other man we argue something.
No, man, but me in a scoff if him did that do well for boys, though.
So, me know my time around. So, here me I say now, Arvin.
Yes.
Yesterday, you talked to a man and you said to him,
that we do well in track and field, not as a result of the J3.
The reggae girls, the reggae girls went to the second round of the World Cup. JFF must have to get some credit. Those are your exact words.
I agree.
JFF must have to get some credit. And then you said, in that same argument, that the success of track and field in Jamaica has nothing to do with the J3s. Explain that.
It means that it is
How
not.
could it be? When the two of them are two administration.
No, sir. It is not the J3s that make the track and field program. None at all.
Use of words a while ago. Your exact words were, you know.
Yes.
The success of track and field in Jamaica, I mean, I quote you, know.
Has nothing to do with the J3s.
Nothing to do with the J3s.
I stand by that.
And them are the administrators.
Because
you agree with that?
How does the J3s contribute to the track and field?
Go again. How that go?
Make it. Listen what him says, Zidane, right?
Yes.
I quote him. The JFF, when he talked after the Virgin yesterday, Rich. I mean right. That text mean right, Rich. I mean that in name. You said, and I quote, the reggae girls went to the second round of the World Cup. The JFF must get some credit for that.
Yes.
And then later on in the argument, he said, Zidane, the success of track and field in Jamaica has nothing to do with the J3s. Unquote. Now, me ask you, Zidane, do you agree with that?
Nothing, no. Me not agree with that.
The word nothing here is how we harp on. It's just like how you harp on,
what should I have said? Very little.
Or not as much as
look here. Just like how you're a harp on the word the shipping port dominant.
Yeah. You didn't say nothing, Arvin?
I mean, I remember I didn't say nothing.
Said nothing.
But I remember at what point I said that the JFF must get more credit
than what the J3s
get. That not sound like
and that's rubbish stuff. And that in itself is rubbish.
May I debate this tomorrow?
Yes, me not debate. Me not do formal debate. Me tell you that.
No, not formal.
Come call tomorrow. Make me kill you for that one.
When me talk about me there one match last night. I watch about you.
Well, on man. Just call tomorrow, man. It's sure shot.
As in verbally, me slug it out.
Call tomorrow. Make me slug it out and prove and make me prove to you that J3s deserve far less credit for with track and field success than what the JFF have for with football success.
Listen when me ask you, right? Yeah. If both of them are two administration overseeing two different sports, right? And one sport is not doing as well, and they went, let's say a fluke. They went, because people believe a fluke for the girl them go at the second round the other day, right? But the other sport has produced people who are world beaters.
Big man, that's
right?
what me say to you, know?
Give credit to one who do less, who achieve less.
I am prepared. Lord Jesus, big the boss. I am call tomorrow. Call tomorrow, and I will wipe you with the floor. That the Jamaica, that the J3s has less to do with the quality of our athletes and their success on the international scene than the JFF with the footballer.
Me say this. When you said they had nothing to do with the success, you see that? When you said they had nothing to do with you know what that was? That was pure unadulterated nonsense.
Me no remember for that, Mr. Dwayne.
All right.
Me no remember. But we leave it this.
You have a nice day, KLS, massive.
Me no believe that me did say. But I'm prepared to argue that the J3s have less to do with our performances on international scale in tracks than the footballers and the JFF administration. Be prepared to debate that any day of the week. We'll take the break. We're coming right back.
Visit Garrett Trading and Installation at 169 Constant Spring Road and 10 to 12 Cleardale Avenue for all your tiling and classic stone needs. Call 876-634-9773. The time by Garrett Trading is 2:30.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Dangel, Edgechem, Megamart, and Enibet.
Inter Milan moved 15 points clear at the top of the Serie A with a victory over Genoa. Joan Vazquez pulled one back after halftime, but Inter held on for their 9th successive league win. The result also is their 12th win in a row in all competitions and moved them 15 points above second place Juventus. Inter have now won 23 of their 27 Serie A games this season, with their solitary defeat coming back in September. They have not dropped points since they drew with Genoa on December 29. And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen, Shop 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 986-7142. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Megamart, best value by far. And Enibet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly.
Come and experience comfort and ease as you make funeral arrangements for your deceased. For only 50,000 Jamaican dollars, TTN Media will do that and more. Our expert team will give you live streaming, capturing both church and the interment, getting connection globally. You will have memories to share long after. Contact us at 876-541-3613. TTN Media, where every moment is cherished. Conditions apply.
And now we have Mr. Rohan McNally, manager of the Three Angels Pharmacy. Now, Mr. Mac, we've been hearing a lot of good things about Three Angels Pharmacy. What is it that makes the Three Angels Pharmacy so unique?
Well, you know, at Three Angels Pharmacy, we offer fast, friendly, and efficient customer service. We give back to our community. We offer counseling, blood pressure checks, cholesterol checks. We do photocopying, printing, faxes, and if we don't have it, we'll get it for you.
Thank you, Mr. Rohan McNally, manager of the Three Angels Pharmacy. For further information, call us at 625-5584 or 295-7469. Three Angels Pharmacy, located at shop number 7 Caledonia Plaza, 7B Caledonia Road, Mandeville.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Mama, going back online. Mama B.
We'll take some text in a little while. I'll take them now.
We take them now?
All right, so we squeeze some text. Mama B, we're coming to you.
Text message. It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Big up to X Factor, my favorite caller so far this year. All right, X Factor, you have fans, or at least a fan. Greetings, Orville and Zidane. I'm speaking to Russell Blaze, being the GOAT based on his wins. Riding at a B-class track, it is easy for him to dominate if he's good. The owners and trainers would give him the best horses because he would increase their chances to win. He made his name riding at 2 smaller name tracks. That seems to be the common theme. If X Factor and Garvey says classic makes you the greatest, no problem. But I was reasoning from a ride versus wins basis. So that is QC. I'm to the mouse here. All right, here we go. Orville QC need to tell us how many horses that rider ride to get 1,200 wins. Oh, so it's not just about wins, apparently this text is saying, but percentage of wins relative to rides, which is a fair argument. Finally, Foden is better than Saka, and the gap is wider than Zidane is able to accept as an Arsenal fan. As a rival of both City and Arsenal, my level of worry is exponentially heightened with Foden on the ball versus Saka. You responding to that?
This one man is a poor at analyzing. I think.
All right, make we leave it
I can tell you this, you know. If Foden gets injured and is out for the rest of the season, you would be worried as a Man City fan, but you still would be in a position to think you still go on to win the league. If Saka should go down for Arsenal and can't play any more football game, Arsenal will not win this football league.
All right.
What? Respond to that later on, Texter. All right, we got to Mama B now. Mama
Yes,
B.
man, rumble in the jungle, man.
Yes.
At KLAS Omega Sports FM 89, how me sound?
Yes, man.
Boy, me I tell you, Arville.
Yes.
You know, say, you know, easy, you know.
What have I done?
How you want to be below average for Arville?
Below average want to convince me that the JFF don't deserve more credit than the J3.
The Arville, no murder you want to commit, man.
That's a simple argument, that, man.
You want to kill poor below average, Arville?
Below average, me don't know why not that for the beat.
Boy, my good, me can't believe that the Messiah want to beat.
You think anything in that for the beat?
No, in that for the beat, Arville.
You have champs who produce some world-class youngsters. They join some local clubs or them get scholarship for going abroad. The J3 is now nothing to do with champs. The J3 is now nothing to do with the brilliance of the clubs where the man them join, the Mills and the Frano and the man them, or the foreign overseas contract that them take up. The J3 is organize a trial. And the best one of those, the best ones, get the chance to represent Jamaica.
Yes,
I'll now tell me what the J3 is, though.
Arville.
Yeah.
Boy,
and then those on trial with them own individual coaches go do well. So J3 is they even hire coaches per se for them athletes, you know. And then them go and
move on. We're going to move on now. Because you know, QC X Factor at it again.
Yeah.
But boy, I don't know. But it coming like me want side with X Factor now because me not understand. Me a QC attack something about Jackie and me X Factor reload some names that sound Jackies yesterday. And me I say, boy, why didn't QC come up with them the names there? When go for this a Jackie from, man?
Well, me don't know. Yeah.
Because me a X Factor with Willie Carson and Lester Piggott and Pat D and them and this a guy with me X QC with all them all this a guy rate above these guys, man. Me don't understand QC. So QC make me lose half him now and come like me in a X Factor corner somehow.
Yes.
You understand what I say?
Yes.
No man, you can't reason arch with it. And me somebody ask you which is the greatest jockeys that we have produced in Jamaica?
I think I was the one who raised that topic.
Well, you see, jockeys, they go by opinions, you know. But I believe, well, the top three jockeys that based on my knowledge,
yes,
would be George Osang, the same George, Winston, and Emilio. Those three are the three best that we have produced, I believe.
Yes.
And if you ask most racing pundit from, let's say, from in the 70s come up to now, they will tell you that those three, George Osang, Winston Griffiths, Emilio, those three are the three best that we have produced. There's no two ways about that. You know?
Yes.
But I feel big up on yourself, you know, Boxford.
Yes,
big up, Shipping Port, my radar son, big up. Me can't defend up on the football because I don't know about football. You know? But big up yourself, Chris Lynch, Diego, big up, Franco van St. Bess. You know, take care of yourself. Yes, sir?
Big up, Mama B. All right, now for MU.
Yeah, what was it then?
Me there, MU.
Hey, me just hear now Gavia a while ago, you know, and he might try to bring off a point, but that's not my really thing. I don't really watch basketball. When me want to say now, you say LeBron have more shots nearer, right? And you big him up for that, right?
That's what Garvey said.
Yeah, well, you are big him up for that, right? Because he have more goals. You score whatever, more baskets or whatever, right?
Yes. That's a higher percentage.
Oh, so you not arguing time? You said Cristiano Ronaldo have more goals inside the box than outside the box. You argue that Messi have more outside the box goals.
Messi have more outside the box goals than Ronaldo?
No, you always argue that.
Me?
Yeah.
No, sir.
You never argue that yet.
No.
Me, you never discussed that yet. So you say Messi have more. Yo.
I wasn't even aware that Messi. Hello? Why the man so like? I wasn't even aware that Messi had more goals from outside the box than Ronaldo.
Well, if I never you or somebody else, but me when me argue against Messi, them say Messi are more outside the box score.
Oh. Okay. So what does that mean? What does that mean?
No, because through Ronaldo more goal. So I said them always. I said Messi have more goal outside the box.
Because Ronaldo is more of a striker than as an out and out striker than Messi. So him score more goals than Messi.
We a Messi player.
All over.
All over. Messi play behind the forward.
No man, Ronaldo plays. No man, Ronaldo.
Yeah, me here.
But Ronaldo plays more in front of the goal directly than Messi.
No, Ronaldo do not play more in front of the goal.
So yes, Messi more pops up more in the 6-yard box and top it in than Ronaldo.
No. Yo, never call back tomorrow.
No man, never call back, my boss, man. Cause you're Bram.
What?
joke.
Never call back tomorrow.
Big up yourself, Emil. Very distracted here. He's on the road, on the job, people. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good afternoon.
G-Star.
Yeah, man. Afternoon, gentlemen.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
All right. Now, Zidane, I don't usually agree with anything, with most things you say in basketball. Or maybe it's 50-50. Who knows? But in this case here, Allen Iverson versus LeBron James. I ain't against LeBron James, better scorer. And what are my reasons? Efficiency would be one, because we have to look at efficiency, right? Mm-hmm. And people, when I say efficiency, I'm talking about field goal percentage. Yeah. Now it's not the be all end all, but LeBron shoots much better from the field. LeBron shoots about 50% from the playoffs. In the playoffs, right?
Yes.
Allen Iverson shoots 40% in the playoffs.
Whoa, it's that low?
Yeah, 40% in the playoffs.
Well, I thought it was about 44, 45. It's
no, that's probably going to be about Kobe. Kobe probably shoots about 40. In Kobe's prime, Kobe probably shoots about 46, 47.
Allen Iverson shoots 40% from the field in the playoffs?
In the playoffs. 40% from the field, 33% from three. So that's a golf, right? No, people can talk about teammates all you want.
Yeah.
Sure, AI didn't have the best teammates in Philadelphia, like George Lynch and Tyrone Hill and players like that. But I've always said that's Allen Iverson's fault. Why? Because Allen Iverson could never get along with his second.
Oh, so that's one of the reasons why he had so many 50-point games, because he was taking all the shots.
Allen Iverson was by himself for the most part, and when he had teammates, he never got along with those star teammates. And you can listen. There's many players would tell you who play with Allen Iverson, they didn't necessarily enjoy playing with Allen Iverson.
But G-Star, if you do an analysis, my boss, I would being fair. Because LeBron James would have improved his post game over the years, Now he's a very, very good post player. So he can go into the post, attract the double teams, shoot put over your back down, fade away, jump shot. You know him unstoppable when he drives and go around people. There's no comparison, my boss.
No. A man like Garvey will talk about era. No, you have to. I will factor in the era a little bit.
Well, LeBron played from 2003 upwards.
LeBron
dominance hasn't come now.
Well, there you go. But LeBron wasn't always shooting this great percentage, LeBron didn't always shoot.
No man, he maintained.
Check when LeBron James started shooting 50% from the field.
No man, he maintained a very high standard.
It's probably when he hit Miami.
No, G-Star. Don't tell me. LeBron James was high 40s and 50s right throughout his career. Yes.
Probably when as I said.
No man, you're wrong. G-Star, just work with me, man. He's a LeBron James disciple.
All right.
I always high 40s from his initial stage of his career.
Sir, I have LeBron James stats right here, in front of me.
All right, go on.
So just because he did that, so I'm gonna check in Cleveland what he did in Cleveland, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on a second. So it take a little time. All right, where did he shoot 50%? No. Miami, he shot 57%. Miami. Okay. His last year in Cleveland, he shot 50%. His very last season. So before that, he didn't shoot 50%.
All right. So his first year was 41, rookie year. Then 47, 48, 47, 40. I'm saying high 40s.
Yeah, still better than AI. But AI is a great scorer. Still a great scorer. I'm not going to disrespect AI.
Yeah, but when you look at the size of LeBron, he can handle the ball, he can beat you off the dribble, attack the basket, dunk over bigs.
No, but size helps, but I look at the end result.
No, I know that size helps.
Because I wouldn't say LeBron James is for sure a better scorer than Steph. That is way more arguable now.
No, but what I'm saying to you, Georgie, is that
Mm-hmm.
Allen Iverson cannot be in that conversation with the two men that you just mentioned. It's a non-argument, my boss. Yes, I could make a case as a scorer that Steph.
I don't know. These type of things, you know.
No, man, I agree with you about Steph.
He got to come back better.
No, I agree with you about
Steph. That was
Steph.
a good one, though, with the most 40 points and 50 points. That was still good.
No, but LeBron James have more 40-point games in the playoffs than Allen Iverson.
No, but it depends on the games they play, though. You can't just look at it like that.
So how was he looking at it?
Yeah, probably looking at regular.
He never look at the amount of shots he took in those 50-point games. LeBron James is not a man that wants to take a lot of shots.
All right, I'm not coming back because really.
Remember you admitted that. Remember you said LeBron James is a pass-first guy, you know. So you expect him to have 50 points game. I got it there. Hold the line.
Yeah.
I'm coming back.
Go straight to Western Sports for all your track and field needs, like spikes, high jump equipment, throwing implements, hurdles, not to mention your team tracksuits, running tights, vests, and shorts. The time by Western Sports, the sports people, is
2:45.
Tune in to German Morgan, aka Brother DJ Frisco, on your radio. Friday nights at 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. inside the Midnight Serenade Radio Show. And Saturdays and Sunday mornings inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. You will be motivated, blessed, and receive a word in time with DJ Frisco in the mix. Tune in, and stay connected.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, G-Star, back with you.
Oh, I want to talk about the Phoenix Suns, right? I don't want to talk specifically about Frank Vogel and Kevin Durant. No, the Phoenix Suns are 7th in the West, right? Gentlemen, what's sad is that I see Devin Booker playing hard. I see Bradley Beal playing hard. I see SGA playing hard. You can argue about Luka. But my point is, all the stars in the league are playing hard. All the stars in the league are playing to win, except for Kevin bleeping Durant. Now, I think I came on this area then telling you about KD, that KD is just playing for KD, right? Finally, the fans of Phoenix, because, you know, sometimes I listen to those fans. Not sometimes I do. And they're finally getting around to what I'm saying. KD has been turning the ball over with no regard from the start of the season. No, they're pressing KD on it. Gentlemen, you see, when the leader of your team, the best player on your team, is nonchalant, it's going to be hard for you to win basketball games. It's going to be very hard for you to win basketball games. I said, I don't know if it was this one, Kevin Durant turns the ball over, and Kevin Durant does not run back on defense. No, gentlemen, if I turn the ball over and I don't sprint back on defense, what does that mean? Mr. Higgins, basketball extraordinaire, what does that mean?
No effort.
No effort? That sounded like Zidane a while ago.
Yes.
Oh, you're bailing them out. All right. That's exactly what it is. So
I have something to say after me hear the stats by Gavi.
All right. So hold on, a different thing though.
Different thing. So don't your point.
Yeah. So my thing is this: if I turn the ball over and I don't run back, that's saying that I'm not accountable, and it's saying that I don't really respect my teammates. Because if my teammates are running back from me and I'm not running back, it says I don't really care that much, right? And I'm saying the coach, Frank Vogel, I said it once, said it twice, I'll say it again. I didn't know he was this bad of a coach. Why? Because all the Phoenix Suns do is, Kevin Durant, put your hand up and go and get the ball. KD, you can't run off some screens. You can't call some plays to get Kevin Durant the ball. They have no identity. I heard Perkins say it, and it's true. They are disjointed and they're disorganized, and that comes from leadership. When you hear people talking this whole time, Stephen A. Smith has been killing Kevin Durant about leadership, it's absolutely true. Steph Curry is not a rah-rah leader, but do you know what Steph Curry does? He tries 100% on defense. Steph Curry gives you everything he has. This is my last thing I'll say about Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is actually playing like a loser. And when Draymond Green called him what he did, all KD is doing is letting people understand why that is true. Because all we want from a baller, is give everything that you have. After that, you don't know. You can't control if you make or miss shots, Sometimes you go for a rebound, the ball may not come to you. But what you can control, in the NFL, they always say it, you control the controllables. And what can you control? You can control your effort.
All right.
Mr. Higgins, what you're saying now?
I'm saying, I heard Garvey saying that LeBron James takes 19.7 shots per game.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Kobe Bryant, 19.5.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is correct.
How is it that the pass first player takes more shot per game than one of the biggest ball hogs in the NBA?
Mr. Higgins, you're coming back with this again? But what if I tell you he makes more passes than he shoots a game? Then what?
No.
Then what would that say?
It will say that he's a man who plays the game based on how he sees it.
But you brought up that stat. I could also say that Kobe Bryant passes the ball less than LeBron James as well.
No. I'm saying, how can a man, if we accept that Kobe is an out and out killer, them call
score first guy.
He's a score first guy. Then how can a guy say his instinct is to pass first, but he attempts more shots per game than one of the guys we call?
Okay, good question. Fine, because
it's a most brilliant question.
No, because he still has to do what he has to do to help his team win. And
no. No matter what you have to do, instinct. Rajon Rondo has to do what he has to do to help his team win.
Yeah, but Rajon Rondo doesn't have the capabilities of LeBron.
Magic Johnson has to do, and I'm saying maybe LeBron in my mind is a pass first guy, but what he does on the court can't be pass first.
Mr. Higgins,
if he had take more shots than Kobe Bryant.
You know what I even heard down the road say that this morning that he's a pass first guy. Even though Tracy said,
big up yourself, G-Star. Where did you get there? Because I want to make a point before I go to
yeah.
Right. Somebody's reminding me. They want to cuss me, say me lose my sharpness. Yeah. But sometimes it's difficult to deal with Garvey while he's on, because it came to my mind, Alan Iverson, he was waxing the record about some stats, and he was convenient putting it up just to the NBA finals only, while LeBron James would have gone to 10 straight NBA finals.
Yeah.
And 12 overall, I saw.
No, man, I think 10 overall. Him go. LeBron, 10 overall. I think he got 8 or...
His record is 6-4.
Yes.
Yes. So he's been to 10 NBA finals. You know how many NBA finals that have gone to?
Oh, man.
1. How many games they have played? 5. Then how are you going to compare a man with 5 NBA finals appearances statistically with any shooting from any part aspect of the game with a man who has gone to so many finals?
Sample size is that, Joe?
Garvey is just embarrassing on the radio at daytime now, Harville, man.
Oh, my God. We squeeze country.
What you say, Garvey, though?
It's embarrassing on the radio at daytime now.
Garvey was talking what they do in finals.
Yeah. And that point out that Iverson only played 5 NBA finals games.
While LeBron played
good afternoon, Jordan.
Yes.
The man them say, you're a platform, KLS.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot come and spew out information you spew out this garbage. You understand? As it pertains to the racehorse business, QC needs to come back and apologize. Well, not apologize, but retract the statement. Now, the fact that he cannot say Russell Blaze is the greatest rider because of the amount of races that he won.
Mm-hmm.
There's some criteria that goes with winning or being the greatest of all time when it comes to a jockey. And I think Garvey highlighted the case of you have to win some classics and Breeders' Cup. These are the creme de la creme of horse racing. And then the thing that is going to be a deterrent against Russell Blaze is that he rode in what we call a mediocre tracks where he got most of his wins. So it's like you're a big fish in a small pond. And when it comes to the big pond, it's like he cannot perform. Not taking anything from his riding ability, though, He's a good rider because you have to be good in order to win those amounts of races.
Yes.
But in order to prove yourself among the best of the best, you have to ride in some, at the tracks where the greats or the big jockeys ride, and then win races there, and then prove your mettle as one of the best riders of all time. You understand?
So sounds like a fair point to me.
Yeah, man. You can't. The wins, you have to give it to him. It's like I'm gonna run on a circuit and says
mediocre circuit. But when he meets up on the big invitational maiden, him cannot perform. Him like him can run third and fourth and whatever. That makes sense. You understand?
Yes.
So you're not taking anything away from the capabilities or the skills of the jockey. But if he doesn't win certain or ride at certain tracks and doesn't perform well, because if you're winning all those races and you go to like those tracks, it should be the leading jockeys there. And as Garvey said, he has not won the Eclipse race, which is the significant that tells you that you are the best jockey for that year.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So in order for him to that, he would have won that. But good jockey, only thing that is he won't be in the upper echelon of the best jockeys of all time as it pertains to the USA. You understand?
I hear you, boss. Your arguments are consistent with what a lot of others are saying.
Yeah, man, for real. You understand?
Yes.
All right, gentlemen, take care of yourselves, okay?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself.
All right, cool.
No, me still, I go back to this LeBron pass first. I never know said LeBron attempt more shot than Kobe Bryant.
We did make that point at the time.
We did?
Yeah, we did make that point at the time, man.
So how can you make more shots than Kobe Bryant, who is
attempts?
More attempts. Who we agree was an assassin. I saw them call Kobe. You know, them say Kobe was a very selfish
the black
guy. You know?
Mamba, man. Yes.
Kobe himself has said many times that is one of the problems that people did have with him. You know, that is about the scoring. But LeBron attempt more shots per game than you. And then LeBron say, "Fame instinct is for pass." Then that makes sense.
Well, maybe LeBron when he get about time bed at morning time, he wants to pass first, you know.
Oh.
But when he goes on the court now, it's a different thing is happening on the court.
So a LeBron dreams him with a wambi.
Yes.
It's different from what he actually do.
Yes. There you go.
It's like a ugly man telling the world that him is tall and dark and handsome. And what you in your mind. You can shoot more shot than Kobe and tell me that your instinct is to pass the ball. That makes sense to you, think?
No.
Kobe Bryant is one of the most selfish basketball and history of basketball. You know?
Yes.
Anyway, final selection brought to you by Edge Campaign. Final because we're going to Champions League. And it's D major. No escape.
City. Now like things look kinda sticky. When since them start murder woman, even the grandmother and the newborn. But when it boil down to the nitty gritty, the same troublemaker them bargain for pity. So if you choose to walk that path, then you have to face the almighty wrath. Even the dark that rests upon the walls of Babylon will not escape this your judgment. And all the evil you performing, it's a destruction, now them days numbered. Never take heed to the righteous word. Guide us along the way. For your protection, Lord, we pray. In my going out and coming in, shall prepare at my table. Even the dark that rests upon the walls of Babylon will not escape this your judgment, oh God.
Alrighty then, so that's D major saying no escape, and that is it for today. As far as the sports desk is concerned, Champions League football is on.
Yeah,
Mr. Matthews, you put the cap on things, sir.
All right, thanks to all who took the time to listen to us. Thanks to who took the time to call us. Join us tomorrow, same place, same time. We do it all over again. Until then, have yourselves a fantastic day.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays 1 to 4 p.m.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolios. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSE Online Trading.
Live coverage of the UEFA Champions League is sponsored by Supreme Ventures Gaming Limited. Just bet, your game, your passion. And Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time.
Tonight. If you want to get in touch with us, do so via X, formerly known as Twitter, using the hashtag MatchDayLive. Let us know where you're listening from. We love getting those messages from all around the world. But now time for our main commentary from a packed arena in Munich. What a game on the way. Bayern trailing Lazio by 1-0 on aggregate. And your commentary team is Chris Parrott and Richard Connolly.
Rob, thank you, and good evening, one and all, wherever you are listening around the world. The last time Wembley hosted the UEFA Champions League final back in 2013, then it was Bayern München who lifted the trophy. Long way